You lie. Boom. You wanna hold it?
No,
Not
because
really.
it's shorter. So I
Oh,
would
that's
have to
right.
do
You have to
this.
kind of hold it up. So try to tilt it a little bit further. Okay, so today's talk is on action and the law of attraction. Um, Many people that practice these spiritual laws of attraction don't really know where action comes in at, right? My wife and I, we are serial entrepreneurs. We have multiple businesses, and we're always constantly taking scary, bold, blind action. Okay? Action is always completed after thought, right?
Yes, I'm just thinking.
So listen, thought comes before action, always. You visualize what you want. You see yourself having it, living it, feel as if you have it already. And then every day, start taking baby steps, walking towards what you want, blindly sometimes, with no direction. What do you think, baby?
I think that all of that is true. I think that action is absolutely a very important part to manifesting. One of the things, I think we talked about this before, but actually getting comfortable in the environment.
Right.
So let's just use a new house, for an example, okay? So you're manifesting this new home in this really nice area, but you don't know the energy of that area because all you're doing is looking at the area on the internet or whatever it is. So actually taking action and getting up, going to an open house in that area,
Mm-hmm.
doing whatever you need to do in order to feel the energy of that area so that now when you're visualizing, you also know how it feels to be there and it makes it a little bit easier. So that's one part of action. I think, like Justin was talking about, action as in moving toward the goals that you're setting forth for yourself is also very important. So when you are manifesting, I think it's important to keep in mind that you do need to take action on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Tomorrow, I have a new video dropping about mentality in business on my page, on my channel. It's called Minding Business. So if you are not following yet, head over to Minding Business. That's my new YouTube channel. I talk about business. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop a new video and it's on the mentality in business and it's really, really good. So Minding Business is my channel.
Check it out, check it out, check it out. All right, hold on. There we go. Yeah, so action. Action, action, action. So, what I discovered is fear. Fear is destroyed by action. Let's say that you're scared to do something. Or are scared to take like the next step. Just blindly taking that step, blindly walking towards what you want kills fear. Action kills fear every single time. Every single time. Let's look at this. Let's see.
What's your wife's YouTube channel? It's called Minding Business. Minding Business. Minding Business.
Minding business. Minding business.
I think about when we're writing our goals list, and I think that when we write the goals list, I don't know if they're specific enough. So I know you've given the advice for people to quantify the goals list, like put numbers with what you're trying to manifest. But if we're talking about action, I feel like also adding like actionable steps work toward that goal too is something that would be also very important. So when you're doing your goals list, maybe an action that you can take toward accomplishing that goal or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. I think that's a very important component too. What do you think?
Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Huh? Absolutely. Life is good. Check us out, man. This is the neighborhood we just chilling at.
It's, I have to make sure that. Okay, I thought it went off.
No, it's not off. This is really dark. Hold on, let me raise it up some. So, Erica and I, we have a really fun, balancing relationship. She's more of the technical business, man-made laws. And I'm more of the spiritual laws. And we bring it together and we make magic. You know, I mean, I'm not a businessman per se, but I am a spiritual businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I would say you are a businessman. It's just a different take.
Right. Yeah. You have different styles. Different styles. But
It's hot out here today. Whew.
it is kind of hot.
It is hot.
It is kind of hot. But I don't know. So my theory is if you master the spiritual laws, then somehow, some way, the man-made laws take care of themselves. You know, understanding how powerful your thoughts are, understanding how powerful your mental movies are. What are you thinking about? What are you daydreaming about? There's power in what you daydream. Mm-hmm. You can consciously choose what you dream about, and thoughts become reality. It's a spiritual law. Master it.
Yeah. I know a lot of people in the beginning, they say, how do they counter the negative thoughts? Because it's so ingrained in them. Because
Right.
we have people who actually care about us telling us stuff, and they're like, you can't do this, or this can't happen. So how do you kind of reverse that? And I don't know that if it's so much reversing it as much as it is countering it. So learning how to counter all of those ingrained negative thoughts, and learning how to counter those with the positive thoughts and with the different outlook on things or different perspectives on things. So I think that's another important part, and a very important piece to the puzzle, because if you do have all of these negative thoughts right in the back of your head and you're trying to manifest something, those negative thoughts can overtake those positive ones if you're not used to countering them right away. So I think there's no easy way of doing that. It's just going to involve just repetitive countering those negative thoughts.
Affirmations.
Thoughts. Affirmations, absolutely.
Affirmations will absolutely change the way you feel. By speaking to yourself, by talking to yourself, you can either raise your vibration or lower your vibration based on what you're saying to yourself. Self-talk. Affirmations. It's like your mind. Okay. The subconscious mind is always listening to what you are saying and hearing. What commands are you giving your subconscious mind? Your subconscious forms your beliefs. What you believe on a deep subconscious level becomes your reality. Belief has I don't know what it is, a physical impact on matter. What you believe somehow affects the physical world around you. What do you believe? Every day, all day, I am constantly telling myself what to believe. I'm constantly talking to myself as if I am this, I am that. Action kills fear, but affirmations raise your vibration, so fear's not an option. What do you say about that, baby?
I think that's absolutely true. And I think being able to work those affirmations into your day, being able to listen to them and really having your subconscious pick up on those affirmations. So I know one of the things that we do is we sleep to affirmations.
Right.
So that's something that you can do. You can have them playing low. If you have like those wireless headphones, right? Mm-hmm. Just have them playing throughout the day. But yeah, for sure, affirmations.
you will only go as far as how you can see yourself, right? So, I mean, your self-image, how you picture yourself, that will become your reality, negative or positive. Negative or positive. We are constantly, somehow, some way, shaping this physical world around us. Somehow, some way. Always, always shaping your reality. Look at the sky. Let me see. Any questions? Let's see.
Oh my God, all in the camera.
Yeah, we're reading together. It's okay. You talk about the sixth sense. All things lead to my success, happiness, and wealth. That is my favorite affirmation. All things lead to my success, happiness, and wealth, no matter what. No matter what. I don't care what happens. Just love learning from you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Where can I find the people? So there are many ways. There are many ways to program your subconscious mind. Many, many ways. But it is important for you to take control of it.
Yes, especially with so many things bombarding you.
Right.
With social media. With social media, things are curated. This content is curated based on what you engage with the most, but social media has a way of getting into our psyche and changing the way that we view different things, and just media all around. So you really have to take control of that. You really have to control what you're allowing to seep into your mind,
Right.
and really seep into that subconscious, because those can also shape how you feel, how you see yourself, what you believe.
If you don't control your subconscious mind yourself, it will be controlled for you. Best believe that. 100%.
100%.
100%. Let me see something. Let's cross the street. Come on.
Is that Jack's little truck? It looks like one of his little trucks.
It does. Hold on, babe. My camera's dirty. Hold on. Wipe it off real fast. Okay. But yeah, so earlier today I was in my journal and I was looking at past goals. Then I realized all the goals that I took action on manifested. But all the goals that I just didn't move on stayed exactly where they are. Nothing happened. Nothing happens without action. Thought precedes the action, right? But action always completes the manifestation every single time. Every single time. How you doing?
Good for you.
Magnificent. How are you? All right. Action, action, action.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Anyone have any questions?
Any questions for you? For us? No question?
Which side is the somebody has a question.
There's a lot of questions coming in now.
It's like we have to get into like a shaded part
Yeah.
so we can see.
How about this? Let's walk in the back of the house and take some questions, and then we'll wrap it up then. All right.
While we are venturing to our backyard, for everyone who just joined, I just started a YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed, please do so. It's called Minding Business. Ooh, I'm having problems holding this thing. It's called Minding Business. And I'm talking about business. I know a lot of people are aspiring entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs, and I've learned a lot through my journey of entrepreneurship. So I started this channel. Tomorrow, I have a video launching about the importance of your mentality in starting your business. And I feel like this is probably one of the most important things that you will hear and that you do not often hear whenever there is business talk. So head over. It's called Minding Business, my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about all things business, but tomorrow is a really important video to tune into. So thanks, guys, for everyone who did subscribe already. Minding Business. Babe, hold this because I'm too short for this.
That's okay. I'm going to
go that way.
Yeah, we can go that way. I'm going to include a link right in the comment section so you can check out Erica's YouTube channel. We're walking to our backyard right now. So hold on one second. Here we go. You can see what we see.
If you have any questions, we're going to answer some questions when we get to the backyard. So we can go ahead and ask those questions.
Erica is probably the greatest businesswoman I've ever met in my life. Like, she knows business through and through. She loves it. She lives it. She breathes it.
Thank you, baby. This is true, though. I love it.
She loves it.
See, right in my office. I never knew that. I thought we had those secret appointments.
Huh?
We don't need one.
Nah. I got something on me anyway. We good. Look for gators. Look for gators.
There's all types of
Like
little
Florida
animals and
wildlife.
stuff back here.
Everything you can think of, we have down here. Yep. Bobcats and everything. All right, so we're going to sit down real fast and then answer some questions you have for us.
Baby, you should have got some water.
Nah, I'm all right. Y'all drink your water.
It's like a little bit. Share.
All right. Manifestation. So, what I love is, all right, here we go. All right. Here we go. We got stuff falling behind us and everything. All right, now, here we go. Any questions you have for us?
You could probably tilt it. Yeah, this is we're just all over the place.
What state are you? We are in Florida, the Sunshine State.
come to Boston, someone said, you know, we actually went to Boston, what, last year or the year before? And we loved it.
Yeah, we did like
We
it.
were only there for a day or two, but we loved it. Everyone was very, very welcoming and very nice.
There are so many comments coming in. trying to pick the best one. Let's see. Somebody said, how many times to write your affirmations per day? There isn't any limit. Okay, so the goal is to impress the subconscious mind. That's why we say affirmations. That's why we write down affirmations, because we are reprogramming, we are changing the subconscious narrative, basically. That's it.
We are in Tampa.
We are in Tampa, Florida. We've been here for going on
3 years. Be 3 years in August.
Going on 3 years. Before that, we were in Chicago. Oh, guys, get this. Oh, man. Big news. So, my business partner, Al, the gentleman that was on the last YouTube live video with me, we decided to come out with a podcast together called the Mind Investors Podcast. We just made the YouTube channel. We just made it. But there's no content. Subscribe anyway, because I promise you content is coming. The Mind Investors Podcast. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Al, the Russian brother.
Yes. My Russian brother. Yeah. Like, I'm super excited about that, though. Super excited. What are people saying? Man. Let me see. So Erica and I, we've been together for how many years?
14 years.
We've been 14 years. 14.
And I'm only 20 something, so I don't know how that worked out.
14 years. So we met in college.
We've been married for 10 though. It'll be 11 in August.
Yes. The Mind Investor Podcast. Check it out right now. There is no content, but there will be this week. Subscribe anyway. You're going to love it.
Sound like one of our babies.
Yeah, that's one of our kids. Mom. But yeah, so we've been together for 14, married for 10. We have 3 kids together. Justin, Joshua, and Jackson. And we're done. No more babies.
We are done.
None of that. But yeah.
Is meditating really important? I think it is. I think meditating helps calm the mind. I think meditating helps you stay centered, because as adults, we have so many things bombarding us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like meditating allows us to kind of just slow everything down and kind of like seize the day or seize the moment. So I do think that meditating is very important.
We meditate what? Every day. Every single day.
Yep.
Oh, look. Somebody over there with sunburn.
Oh, you remember yesterday I just said I don't think anybody uses that.
Well, they do.
Yeah, yesterday morning I said that. Or Saturday morning.
Somebody said scroll to see my question. Let's see. Scroll up to see my question. What question you
JS
asking?
Vocals, just ask us again, because it's like a lot of questions coming in. Is that our old neighbors?
That is. That's what you call it now. That's Andy.
No, they have a boat full of people too. That's probably all of the whole crew.
But yeah, so there we go. We're back. Okay. Boom. So hold on. Hold on, check. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Exercising. Was just plugging your wife's YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Somebody said like we're plugging your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel.
What's your best advice for someone who is looking for longevity in a marriage? Ooh, you can answer that.
Well, are you already married, or are you looking to be married and have a long, successful marriage? I think that's an important question before I answer it. I think really just knowing what you want. All manifestations come down to really knowing exactly what you want. So you want a long marriage, you want a long, successful marriage. What is successful to you? What is success to you? Because success to you may be different from success to someone else. So I think it's really just about knowing what you want. If you are already married, you all trying to communicate as openly as possible, as much as possible. I think communication is key, and I know you probably hear this a lot, but it's so important that you all know not only how to communicate with one another, but the best communication. Because one of you may take well to a different type of communication than the other. So in order to have a successful marriage, long successful marriage, you all need to build a foundation that is completely like really reliant on friendship and companionship, because all of the other stuff may fade, but the companionship, the friendship, really wanting to be around someone is so important. For Justin and I, we really love to travel together because we like to experience new things together. Those memories are important for both of us. Creating memories are important for both of us. So yeah, what would you say? What would you add?
I would say having fun. We make sure that we have fun together. Like this isn't a chore. Like
And not taking things so seriously.
yeah, like supposed to
Like
have
things
fun
aren't
together.
that serious. Also, I keep hearing this thing on TV and stuff, people saying that marriage is hard, and that's not true. That's not true. If you're doing it with the right person, it's not hard. You're learning how to live and communicate with another person, but if your communication is open, you don't take things so seriously, you have fun, and you focus on all of the great attributes of your spouse, then your marriage is going to be successful.
Marriage ain't hard. Like don't listen to people. Please don't listen to people. Okay. Marriage is all about it's almost like taking one soul and then kind of meshing them together, but not forcing it. Like everything should be organic. A fun relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like really having fun, like having a good time. I don't know. Like for us, a marriage, like it's kind of easy. Like I don't know. Like it's been easy. It's easy.
I agree.
But also, we have, very high vibrations in our house. We think the right things. We, put out the right energy in our home.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I mean, everything is, yeah.
I agree.
It is what it is. Let's see what we got. Somebody said, "Where are you sitting? It's gorgeous."
We are in our backyard.
It's the backyard.
Over trap beats.
You guys are so funny. How long does it take to reprogram your subconscious mind? Well, there was a Stanford study that shows that it takes between 21 and 66 days to form a brand new habit in the subconscious mind. So this is why I usually recommend, listening to affirmations for, 2 months. Just reprogramming your thinking, reprogramming how you see the world. Somebody said, how do you put the right energy in your home? So thoughts are energy. Words are energy. We make sure not to say certain things in our house. We make sure to always sage the house. Always. Um, High energy always attracts more high energy. Low energy, you know, draws in low energy. Um, yeah, like we keep high energy. How do we keep high energy? Just
All
by
of those things, just like you said. And then
yeah,
if you want to be more practical, on the more practical side, clutter, believe it or not, will drive you absolutely crazy. You need to clear out some of that clutter. Your house needs to be, when you walk in your house, you should feel refreshed. It should be, it shouldn't be this cluttered mess where you're stepping over stuff or you feel anxious because of all of the stuff. So just like all of the stuff Justin said, but I would say, clutter, avoiding clutter, opening up your house. Like for me, I literally go through every room and open up the blinds in the rooms because I feel like natural sunlight also raises the energy in the house. I just feel that way. And so since I feel that way, that's what usually happens.
yeah. What are they saying?
Nadia, you wildin', Nadia.
You wilding. You wilding. What you doing?
Nadia wildin' for respect. You wrote a whole paragraph spamming.
What you doing, baby?
Trolling. Thanks, Nick.
All right, let's see what we got.
Find the right spouse.
So also, we practice and use the law of attraction. Like this stuff really, really works. Listen, here's my promise. If you can get your spouse to get on board with you regarding the law of attraction and actually using it, there is nothing that can stop you all. You're powerful by yourself. But when the power is doubled, it is beyond powerful. When you have two creators thinking the same thoughts, when you have two creators thinking the same thoughts, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, energy begins to move. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, this stuff just works. It just works. It just works. It really does work. Y'all so crazy putting stuff on there. All right. All right, what are they saying? Let's see what they're saying.
Thank you, Andrea.
This is what I'm struggling with at times. All right. Intense power. Um. Okay. So you spoke about goal writing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you write your goals?
So I write my goals first by listing the things that I am manifesting for that particular year. Usually I write my goals at the beginning of the year. But then for me, because I am slightly extra, I kind of go another step because for me, I like to have objectives working toward those goals. Because when I can scratch things off or cross things off because I know I've accomplished that, that makes me feel really good because it feels like, okay, I'm actually working toward this goal. But another thing, and this is what I talked about a little earlier about implementing actionable steps, is once you write that goal, now you start thinking about, okay, how can I work toward that goal? And then what actionable steps can I take to work toward that goal? So I think I used the example of the house. So that goal of I'm gonna buy a, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in whatever neighborhood. Well, since you know that's what you want to do, now maybe your actionable thing can be going to that neighborhood, maybe walking through an open house, feeling how it feels in that house, actually feeling your feet on the ground. Now,
Find the feeling.
here is the part that some people might say, I'm not going to do that, but you should. Take your shoes off and you walk around that house and you feel your feet on that hardwood floor or that carpet or whatever it takes. You touch that doorknob and twist it and you feel all of those different things, because the feeling is going to be what's really going to be important when you visualize things, because that's going to make it realer for you. And when you can really see this thing, that means that it's already out there. So those are the ways that I write my goals list, and that's what I think would be important to implement in your goals list as well, especially if we're talking about action and writing goals.
So it is crucial, it is important, it is vital to know what you want. By knowing what you want, you can have it.
Mm-hmm.
Most people have just really vague ideas, really unclear ideas of what they want to have.
Mm-hmm.
The universe seems to build reality according to the images that we hold in our mind. How? I don't know how it's happening, but I know it's happening. So when you clearly know what you want, you write it down in the present tense. I have, or I am. You begin to paint the picture of you having it, visualizing yourself, feeling the feelings of actually holding it or going through the motions of having it. That simple act of going through the motions with emotion builds tremendous amounts of energy. Tremendous amounts of energy.
Yep.
Emotion is energy in motion. I mean, these are the simple laws of the universe. Like attracts like every single time. So I mean, we put out this wealth energy, this prosperity energy. Somehow, some way, the universe will like bring you, like the right people in the situations and the circumstances. I mean, so you can have what you want. It's all about broadcasting that energy, broadcasting it, day and night, day and night.
It's a better manifestor. We're both are good manifestors. Is it selfish to chase your dreams regardless of how your spouse feels? I was reading a question. I don't think it's selfish to want to chase your dreams. I think that an important piece of that question about if it's selfish to chase your dreams regardless on how your spouse feels, I think an important part that's missing is communication, because you and your spouse need to be on the same page.
Oh wow, I see something. It won't let me. It's all good. So, okay. People don't realize just how infinite we are. And sometimes I forget it because planet Earth seems so real. There is absolutely nothing you cannot be, do, or have. This is so cliche. I get it. But I promise you, any vision that you can hold it long enough, Start taking baby steps towards it. I don't care what it is. I promise you, you will have it. I don't care if it's a mansion, if it's 3 mansions. Whatever it is, you clearly know what you want. You can have it. But you have to be bold enough to walk towards it. You got to be brave. Period. So, for the new, okay, so, hey, see that over there?
The girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking Instagram pictures.
So, be on the lookout for the Mind Investors podcast. Sign up right now. Subscribe right now. Someone asked us, are we growing any food out here? Well, we have what? We have a lime tree, a lemon tree, an orange tree, and a grapefruit tree. So I'm growing something out here.
We can't put things very low to the ground because we have so many little animals out here, and they dig up literally everything that we plant. But yeah.
What are people saying? Let's see. Should I share my goals and vision with other people? Okay, somebody asked me, somebody said, should I share my goals and vision with other people? You don't have to. I did. But, I mean, okay. For most people, I believe it's best to keep your dreams to yourself, because people next to you can destroy your dreams. I'm opposite. So therefore, I mean, you know.
Not next to you like spouses.
Huh?
Not next to you like spouses, but people that you share them with, because it's like you keep them to yourself, but you can share it with your spouse.
Right. Of course. But listen, don't share your dreams with everybody, because some people are dream killers. They will stop you. They'll stop you before you get started.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself. That's my advice. Mama. So crazy. All right. Yeah. Somebody said I can't find the podcast. The YouTube channel was just made yesterday. The Mind Investors with Justin and Al. Is there anything you want to talk about?
No. You guys, for everyone who just hopped on, I just started a new YouTube channel about 2 weeks ago, and it's called Minding Business. And I really talk mostly about business, but tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a video about mentality and how that relates to business. And I think that is so very important, especially for so many people looking to earn revenue through different streams of passive income, so many aspiring entrepreneurs and things like that. Your mentality is so very important. So the channel is Minding Business. That's my new YouTube channel. So head over and subscribe if you have not already. And if you have, thank you so much for your subscription.
Guys, we love you all. Thank you. Signing off.
Bye, guys.